Welcome in, you guys. If this is your first time joining, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Alright, you guys, please remember these messages are general. They may not resonate for everyone, and that is okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else to appreciate. Alright, let's see what we got going on today. I don't know, let's just freestyle. Let's see what we got coming out in the energy. Okay, if you guys are new here, I'm going to pull a couple cards and then I'm going to clarify. First card out we have is Beggar. Okay. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Then we have Addict. Helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Then we have Slave. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Bottom of the deck we have is Alchemist. Okay. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Somebody is coming out of the energy of being authoritative in a way where it's like, well, as long as I have power, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Or someone who feels because they have, I'm just gonna throw this out here because we had addictive personality traits. Just because I can get what I want because of surface level things, meaning my looks or whatever, somebody is really being challenged. And it brings me back to this post that I had when I was saying, just because you have motion doesn't mean you should abuse that power. You got to know that when you have motion, the divine, the Most High, He gave you that because He wanted you to show others what it's like to have motion. Like, have your way. When I say have your way, meaning just because you're pretty, just because you're handsome, don't use that to manipulate people. Don't use that to get your way, because ultimately you will get your way. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, don't do it in a way where it comes off malicious and it comes off as you being a snake. Again, transforming the motives to certain things into actual knowledge, like things you went through. And it could have been in the past where you used your looks to get you certain places or do certain things or have authority over certain people. Being able to persuade people because of who you are per se. Doing it in a good way. So I think that somebody here is learning that their lessons, they're learning that, oh, it didn't get me nowhere, but I'm going to try again, and I'm about to show you how, it looks when you follow the right route. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when you go down the wrong route. Okay, so I'm getting that somebody is going through some things because, again, we had surrender here. This person was a slave to their own mentality of thinking that they had to do things only one way to get a certain result. And somebody is learning that when you speak up, you could do a lot of things. You can use your mind to the best of your abilities. And this is grounding somebody. This is making somebody realize, like, damn, I really am that old head people always looking up to or always getting their advice from. It's like, you know, when them older people be like, man, listen, when I was your age, I did been there, done that. I did this with that. Because it's like you've been through life challenges and you're now able to speak up on it. You're not ashamed of these things. Instead of going against the wave, you're going with the wave. You're showing people, look, let me show you how to actually talk it out. Like, instead of being emotionally manipulative, it's like, how about you just start being compassionate and understanding and actually knowing how to regulate your emotions, because that within itself can get you what you want, instead of trying to finesse somebody, instead of playing mind games. I'm hearing mind games won't work. I really heard mind games won't work with you. So I don't know if this is about to be a message for somebody else, but somebody is saying that it's more ways to skin a cat, as they would say. It's other ways to go about getting what you want. And it don't have to be malicious. I just keep hearing it doesn't have to be malicious. And somebody is seeing this. Somebody is seeing that that in itself is going to turn a negative into a positive, and it's also going to bring out more positive outcomes, because one, you have released that to the divine, and somebody is seeing that they're now like going with the flow, but they're doing it in a way where, again, you're not going against the wave, you're going with the wave. Somebody was having a lot of pushback in the past, like, I don't want to deal with that, I don't want to deal with that. I think somebody is really honestly going through something where they're having to really take a hard look at themselves, and instead of pushing down their emotions, they're being faced with the challenge of going into that emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to keep pushing nothing down. We ain't got to keep doing that because this is what society is saying do, or just because you get praised for this doesn't mean you can't take a different route. You know, sometimes I think people get so caught up in like popularity that they feel like, well, if I do something different that the community is not going to approve, who gives a shit? Build a new community. You don't have to stand for shit that you don't stand for anymore. That's the whole point about changing, transmuting. You can change that. You could change that old version of yourself. You could turn that negative into a positive. And it's not even really a negative, because you need your life lessons to help you grow. But if you felt like the past was outdated and you didn't like that version of yourself, well then look, you're learning how to take all of that pain, that hurt, them trials, those tribulations, into a newer version of yourself, and now you're able to alchemize that energy. You're able to go, wow, I really am the old head that's very wise, because I chose to surrender. I chose to look at myself. I chose to ground my energy, ground myself, and now you're more stable and secure within yourself, and you're able to speak about this. Blue, throat chakra. I'm able to speak about this. I know what's going on. Somebody could be giving up like possessions. Miser here, the Midas and Miser. Somebody could also be saying that you know, what is that saying? That you're not really a boss until you can put somebody else in position to win. But what I'm getting here is it's like a heart space type of thing. Like somebody is, again, it's not pushing down their emotions. They're seeing that if you just do things with pure intent, you still can get your way. You still can have your way, technically. Somebody is learning this. It could be a masculine. This is a knight at the bottom of the deck. In the past, this could have been somebody who was who had a lot of romantic delusions, like, again, a lot of emotional manipulation, but they're going into a lover of honor now. Somebody who is, again, coming through as a mystic. Somebody, again, who has surrendered to the divine, reveals an intimate union with the divine. Somebody could have seen that they was actually the vampire, the energy vampire. I mean, we do have it here. Make sure aware that someone is, or something is draining your life force. Yeah, somebody is realizing they were the energy vampire. And that kick-started them to start this journey. Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to have to be malicious. And I don't know if somebody's ran across somebody else and they're like, look, I don't want to be held in that light. I don't want to be seen like that. What's bigger? Okay, so beggar, what did I just say? Light and shadow attributes came out. So I'm reading both sides of it. Again, this person was misusing, again, their power to get what they wanted. A false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. So again, somebody could have been feeling very entitled, boastful, like, I am who I am. Do you know who I am? And people are like, people that don't even know them, who are you? You know what I'm saying? But again, the people in the community knew them, so they felt very boastful. That's what I'm getting. But now this person wants to be dedicated to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. Again, this person could have been very enabled by a community. And so, of course, they didn't see anything wrong with using what they got to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? But now they're seeing like it's more to life than that. And they're learning that if I want to be a better version of myself, if I want to really transcend, then I need to do some work on myself. And this person is having real moments with themselves about this. What's addict? Yeah, judge. Somebody could be going through judgment here. I don't know. We got storyteller here. I know somebody wants to come in and express something. We got judge and storyteller clarifying addict. Okay, helps you recognize the confront addictive behavior. But judge here is balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Again, this person is saying, look, it's other people that need credit. They need credit for whatever they're doing. Got storyteller here, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. What did I say earlier about being the old head that people can come to? This person is seeing like, I want to be able to stand in integrity or stand by my morals and my values and be able to tell people in years to come that, look, I did do wrong, but I also went back and I righted my wrongs. That's what I'm going to say. They were in an authoritative position, and they're wanting to come back and give you some kind of credit or shine some type of light on you as well. Like we have the justice here, balancing scales again. Like, look, somebody helped me awaken. Somebody helped me transmute my energy, and I got to give credit where it's due. Yeah, we got goddess here. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Listen, you were a muse for somebody. You helped somebody transform. You helped somebody want to surrender. And they want to tell other people that as well. You've taught somebody, I'm hearing learning vicariously through you, how to, again, it's the heart space. I'm going to keep saying it. Love is the highest frequency. You help somebody see this, that you don't have to move in a malicious way to get what you want. Somebody is seeing this. You've come through as their hero. This is a lot of solar energy. You could have showed somebody how to truly be themselves instead of hiding behind the mask of, I'm just this way because people, a certain community views me this way. You're helping this person step out, climb mountains, move mountains. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment. You've helped this person stand in their power, stand in their light. You've lent a helping hand when the time came. Well, the time has came. And somebody looks at you as their hero or their heroine. Listen, we got prostitute at the bottom of the deck. Accentuates the challenges of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. You showed this person this. This person could have been, I don't want to say money hungry, but this person could have been a person that believed like, you know, money rules everything, or they throw money at a situation and up, get it done, or I got the power, I got the money. And meeting you was like a whole wake-up call for them. It was like, whoa, you was able to lay down the law and you didn't have to throw no money at that situation. No, I just told them what it was and what it won't, because I put up my boundaries. You could have been mirroring something back to this person, and this person could have, honestly, this could have been the reason as to why this person started to heal, because you could have been in this energy of, I don't compromise my values, morals, and ethics, and they probably thought they didn't either. But when they met you, they was like, oh, you took that shit to a whole nother level. Because maybe money influenced them. It might have not have really fucked with their values and morals. And for some, it did. But they're saying when they deal with you, you're not a person who's easily moved from money, from attention, from whatever. They see that you're guided by your intuition, or you're guided by spirit, and you don't compromise that. And that's like a no negotiation. And this is making this person want to surrender as well. Going back to the alchemist, you're showing somebody how to transmute energy. And this is how they're gaining their golden wisdom as well. We got to know yourself plan. Again, you're helping somebody stand in their light, stand in their power. Show them who are you really. And if you have to leave behind the community, then do it. Start a new one. Get people who are in alignment with you. Child divine. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. This is how this person sees you. They see you as somebody you were gifted to them, or you were brought to them to guide them out of a certain situation. They feel like you are the golden child, honestly. This person could feel like you're a hidden gem as well. Like, a lot of people don't know about you, but they know that when people come around you, they are attracted to you. And you know how to move a crowd. Again, I'm hearing your words hold power. They know that your words hold power. They know you have this light within you that shines bright, and your aura drags people. Not even it draws people, it drags people to you. And they're seeing this. You free a lot of people's inner child. Hell, you're doing it for them. It could have been also how you speak, or it could have been what you spoke about. Your words are very grounding, collective. Your words are very grounding. Somebody sees that you're very dedicated to your work, and you're very loyal to yourself and your spiritual practices. And you honor love. Like, you put love on top of everything. It's not about money with you. It's about love. And they love that about you. Because they didn't think that they would be like that. Again, they just didn't know. Like, I mean, you know how you operate in a specific manner for a long time. They didn't realize this until you came up in their life. Until they were guided towards you. Some of you guys could be seeing 333. Look, pioneer at the bottom of the deck. Baby, passion for doing and creating what has not done before. This person is like, you don't even know. You're carving the way. Like, this person could feel like they're a leader. But again, it takes me back to the justice. Wanting to tell other people, like, hey, all this won't me. I got to give credit where credit is due. Somebody helped me out. And it brought me on this timeline. And so now I'm giving credit where it's due. But this person can feel like you are a pioneer. Like, your mind is very sacred. They love listening to you. They love picking your brain. They love your ideas. You always have ideas. It's easy for you to come up with things off like the drop of a dime. They feel like you're very passionate about whatever it is that you do or you speak on. This person can feel like you're forever lathering, and I'm not going to say bathing, you're forever lathering in the things that you put out in the world. Like, all the things that you did, this person is feeling like you really reap what you sow, because you really lay down a lot of seeds, and a lot of things grow for you. Again, this person can look at you as the Empress. You know how to nurture, you know how to make things grow. You're loving, you're kind. You lay down the law though, but you do it in a way where it's like, it's loving, it's respectable. And this person loves that about you. Well, collective, you out here inspiring some people, okay? You are showing up as the hero, Heron, okay? Well, you guys, I hope this message was for somebody who needed to hear it. Until next time, love and light. Mwah.